Hi, we are Angela Eaton and Nicole Tyler.
And this is our brief video essay entitled Beyond the Hashtag, a look at hashtag Black Poets Speak Out movement as seen on Twitter. In this video, we will discuss the background of the hashtag Black Poets Speak Out movement, Twitter responses, the virality of the hashtag, what content is found and shared through the hashtag, and finally, exploring the question of, is a movement made by a hashtag or the people behind it?
Black Poets Speak Out was founded in 2014 by Cave Canem Fellows Jericho Brown, John Terry Gadsden, Amanda Johnston, Sharina Rodriguez-Sharp, and Mahogany Brown. The movement is a direct response to the murder of Michael Brown in Ferguson, Missouri, August 2014, and the failure to indict Officer Darren Wilson in November of that same year. The movement became a political platform for Black poets to speak out regarding the brutality and injustice the community faces. Originally beginning as a Tumblr page, the movement soon gained momentum with over 100 videos in less than 3 days, resulting in the need for a larger social presence on platforms such as YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, quickly spreading to communities and regions around the world, leading to in-person readings and events to bring greater awareness to this ever-growing issue. In every video, participants are asked to read the following statement and input their own name to signify that they are part of the movement. The statement reads, "My name is, and I am a Black poet who refuses to remain silent while this nation continues to murder Black people. I have a right to be angry." After reading the statement, they are then invited to share a poem of their own creation or a cover of poems by other Black artists.
My name is Hanif Willis Abdurraqib.
My name is Sequoia.
My name is Mahogany L. Brown.
My name is Stephen Willis.
I'm a Black poet
Who refuses to remain silent
While this nation continues to murder Black people,
I have a right to be angry.
As the movement began to grow, so did the hashtag Black Poets Speak Out, which has served as a central archive for these videos and this movement. Being that Twitter has its unique 140 character limits, there was a greater requirement for conciseness, allowing for those who post to the hashtag to do so in a way that gets their videos out there and allows for them to be quickly viewed, as well as for other users to retweet and respond to the original content and poster. With this in mind, as we looked through the tag on Twitter, we were surprised to see the lack of engagement within such a largely important movement despite its quick virality in the beginning. For a movement that had gained so much notoriety throughout social media and other various outlets, in the Twitter sphere, there is less than we would have expected to see. As you can see, a simple search of the term brings up the official Twitter page, as well as the pages of the co-founders behind the movement and a compilation of tweets using the hashtag.
Sifting through the tweets, we saw outpours of positivity and support to the work of this movement. However, we noticed that a large majority of posts to the tag come from the founders themselves and the other various pages they run. When looking at this tweet by Mahogany Brown, in which she simply states that she stands with hashtag Black Poets Speak Out, we noted there was very little retweeting, liking, or quoting of the post. This to us was odd. How could it be that these posts are only reaching a few people who are responding to it? Curious, we looked into those who were liking or retweeting the posts to see what other content they were engaging with. User @QuantaKid, who retweeted a video from the hashtag, appeared to be supportive of the movement as seen in their avatar and Black Lives Matter cover photo, which, as we know, is another major movement started for and by the Black community to raise awareness about the injustices faced. Further scrolling, we stumbled across this tweet by user @ShannonMatesky. Surprised at such a large entity entertaining this hashtag, we immediately went to BET's Facebook livestream to watch the archived video that would provide us with a look at real-time reactions and comments. Similarly to Twitter, we found that there to be little to no engagement with content of the movement as being presented in the once livestream video. However, as we scrolled through comments, we found a few, quote, negative responses. One Facebook user stated that, quote, "this is a bunch of garbage," in reference to the live stream, while another commented, quote, "poetry ain't bringing back any lives," end quote. Far from being negative, though, these were the only two comments we'd seen not in support of the movement or criticizing it. Again, we were puzzled. If this movement is providing a collective platform for marginalized voices, has been supported by viral poets and Black entertainment television, Why then is there not more virality to the movement as a whole? Where is the pushback often seen when movements go viral? Has it become stagnant on larger platforms such as Twitter? Are key search words being omitted to prevent users from finding this content? Have these posts just ended up in the void within the Twitter sphere?
Committed to finding some answers, we turned to Nicole's video they posted in July of 2016 when they became part of the movement.
My name is Tanisha Nicole Tyler, and I am a black poet who will not remain silent while this nation murders black people. I have a right to be angry. These poems are all starting to sound the same these days. I have a notebook turned cemetery, and I'm running out of pages for the newest headstones. I'm starting to think I could copy edit the old poems and update the names and cities, and they'd still be relevant. Which is to say, I can only write so many eulogies for other bodies that act and look like mine before I accept I am preparing the templates for my own.
The reason for choosing to more closely examine Nicole's video is to have a better understanding of Twitter's analytics. We were able to access data regarding views, clicks, likes, retweets, and impressions of the video. This is a function Twitter only allows individual users to access for their own tweets and not for every tweet on the site. Thus, we can infer that similar to Nicole's video, the tweets within the hashtag #BlackPoetsSpeakOut have in fact made larger impressions and been viewed significantly more than the likes and retweets led us to believe. Though many people support hashtag #BlackPoetsSpeakOut, as seen in the overwhelming positivity, we found it interesting that the individuals contributing to the movement have a significantly larger following than the movement itself, and that from what we can tell, that following has not transferred to the movement, evidenced by how much lower the views of these videos get when compared to other work done by the same artists dealing with the same content. As you can see in these two screen caps of poems by Denez Smith, one explicitly identified as part of the movement versus another video dealing with the same content but without the hashtag. The view counts have hundreds of thousands more views on the poem that is not specifically written for the hashtag #BlackPoetsSpeakOut movement, though pieces are doing similar work and taking a stance against police brutality.
Twitter, like most social networks, provides a platform for users to track, post, and follow trends that can be witnessed through their hashtag archiving system. Black Poets Speak Out utilized Twitter when starting out as a way to continue spreading the word as part of the ongoing social justice movement, similar to what other organizations have done in the past. Though in response to the same issues, the hashtag Black Lives Matter movement has received significantly more polarized responses in which there are clear and distinct, quote, positive and negative sides, something not as easily found within the hashtag Black Poets Speak Out movement. This is not to suggest that makes hashtag Black Poets Speak Out any less successful, as it continues to reach their goal and more people get involved and participate. However, it may currently be at a plateau in which users in other communities aren't accessing or engaging with the videos posted to the hashtag. All that said, the movement is still entering into a political dialogue, and using its hashtag allows for anyone at any time to join the conversation.